up, spam fam? Hello, welcome. Today we are doing a ScrawlrBox, or an ancient ScrawlrBox. If you don't know, I buy these on the previous Black Friday sale, and I do them throughout the year. We're down to our final two, so we're going to do the Ip Dip Do. So our box has been chosen. Dum dum dum. Let's see what it holds. This is from October 2023, so not too old. We're less than a year. That's quite impressive. Like, normally the ones that I get are really old, really old. I'm liking the inside of the new boxes. They're quite cool. See what we got going on, shall we? This is our artist, Emily Wassel. We'll leave all her links down below. We have a waterproof pen. Now, I've got one of these, but it's thin. This is really thick. I look forward to trying it, I guess. Super difficult to get back into the lid, but we have a Derwent Spritz spray bottle. This is getting interesting. What's the spritz bottle for? And this is our medium today. They are Jackman's Art Materials crystalline watercolor. It's really weird. It's like granuled watercolor. Let me get into this sucker. My moment of panic, like, what is this? I noticed that there's no card this time, which was really strange. Like, it normally gives you a breakdown of what on earth it is, but I guess I'm just gonna have to figure that out on my own. It's like, it's the pigment of watercolor, as far as I can understand, but in granule form. It's very strange. But we get three colours: midnight violet, turquoise, and grey violet. Midnight violet, which looks like violet. This one is the grey violet, which... does it look like grey violet? No. But we'll get to that. But that's our supplies. Oh, we got a paint palette in like a flower form, and some watercolor paper. 300 GSM. But I'm gonna go think about this and do some research on what this material is. I've done a little deep dive to see what on earth it is. So the artist did flowers. I hate doing flowers, really do. But there's different ways to do this. There's water in there, watercolor, just normal. We're going to try and see what they do with each other that way. Now, the other way is to sprinkle the granules on the paper and spritz them and see what they're meant to like bleed out. But I did not get that effect. Like, I don't know what I was doing wrong. But you kind of get it. But the granules don't go anywhere. They just sit there and get dirty and muggy and horrible. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. Yeah, wet the page, sprinkle the pigment, and watch magic happen. The other way is to put it in the spritzing bottle and do it that way. But I did not get any effects like that, but we'll see. We'll have a play around, see what we can create. Like, the last couple of boxes have kicked my booty. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because different mediums. Ah! Oh, we just made that 10 times worse, so let me just fix that. I literally had to scrub my desk for ages for that. So, we're going to protect our desk. I don't normally have to do that with watercolour. I have sketched out this flower thing. I don't know what it is. I hate doing flowers. Just using it like a normal watercolour at the minute. But I'm finding that the, what was it, grey violet, each time I use it I get a different colour. Like, there's no consistency in the colour. It's like, here it looks grey, and then when I do it again it looks like green. It's very strange, that colour. Like, the purple and the blue, or the violet and the turquoise, was it? Stayed pretty consistent in their colour. Watch the disaster unfold. Yeah. Yeah, the sprinkle doesn't work. Like, the sprinkle is stupid. The rage that I feel right now. See me taking it out on that. It was stupid. I was perfectly okay with that until that happened. Get out of my life! Okay, well, we know not to do that again, so let's try not to be retarded. I decided that I would draw something that I'm used to, my avatar, but I did her in statue form. Obviously no pink and green. So I'm just gonna watercolor like normal. I guess I can't with the sprinkle form. It's just awful. As a watercolor like this, absolutely fine. didn't have any issues apart from that grey violet. It can't decide what colour it is. In my eyes, it just couldn't decide. It was like, I'm gonna be grey, I'm gonna be green, I'm gonna be slightly purple. But yeah, I had no issues with this one. It was shading, it was easy to lay down, not ripping up the paper either, which was nice. I mean, for me at this point, I'm thinking, well, what's the big difference? Do you know what I mean? I could get ghost gouache, do the same. Normal cheap watercolours probably do the same. I think the whole idea is that whole sprinkle thing, but that just ain't doing it. It ain't working for me. Oh, here we go with this again. Oh, this stupid colour. You'll see what I mean. And I am using clean water as well. See? It's got like a purple tinge to it this time. I am using clean water. I do have 2 jars, one for clean water and one for my paintbrushes. But this grey violet is now purple, not grey. Like as in the previous one, it was grey. It's like, I get that it obviously in the name it is grey violet, so, but I didn't think it would be either or. The turquoise and the violet, no issue. It was always turquoise or the other one. It was always violet. See? See how purple that's gone? Weird, right? Anyway. I am adding a little bit of the purple one to the grey, or to the eyes, to add a little bit more shadows. But I really like this one. I am not angry at this situation. It's probably the best watercolour I've ever done. But there we go. That's that one. Let's do one more. Let's just try some leaves with just random colours. I do have different shades. I have a really light blue or turquoise. But for this one I just wanted to focus on the shading and trying to see if I can create depth and whatever else, but I'm contemplating trying the spritz thing again. But that's that one. Again, I don't hate it. Don't love it. But again, could a non-watercolor create that? Yes. Okay, so on this one, I can't walk away from this box and not try the spritz. So this is the last chance, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna mix it. Well, I'm using the stuff out of the box, but I am using a cotton bud to try and keep the leaves clean. But I do like the spritz effect. I do like that. I'm not gonna not lie in there. That effect is nice. I did get it everywhere. My desk and my camera and everything was spritzed. My light was purple. But the sprinkle effect, not for me. Used as watercolour, I have no objections, but feel like it's a little strange to have it in sprinkle form or granule form. I like these three pieces. There's nothing that annoys me about them. This middle one, I did try the granules and see what it did, but it ruined that picture in the middle. But this one's definitely my favourite. Then this one, I guess, because it's got none of the granules on it. I like the spray bottle effect. That worked very nicely, but I ruined it here. If I hadn't have done that, I might have liked it a bit more. I was a lot calmer and thought I'd try it again, but it just... Anyway, let me know what you think down below. This... I unknowingly bought two watercolour ones without knowing. I just buy them at random. I don't really look and see. But sprinkle, no. Spray, yes. Watercolour, yes. But again, does that need to be in granule form to create that effect? I don't think so. But yeah, this is a really weird art supply. Like I say, doesn't need to be in sprinkle form. I don't understand it. If you know, let me know. But so it says these pigments pack a punch, so a tiny bit goes a long way. Maybe that's where I was going wrong with the sprinkle, but I wasn't putting that much on there. I really don't know my words on this. Like I say, it works as a watercolour, and it all came out fine. The spritz and used as a watercolour. It's not really opaque like normal watercolour, so that kind of works. But let me know what you think down below. While you're there, hit that like. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!